Hello guys and welcome to Circuito de Catalunya. I'm gonna do another pre-qualifying for you guys, and hope this will help you once again to either improve your lap times or to get through to the races. Again, it's 7 cleanups required. This track is notorious for a couple of difficult off-track places. It is the historic layout, so it's a little different than the Grand Prix in the last two corners, but I think I'll manage just fine. And I'll give you a couple of tricks to avoid some of the off-tracks on the out lap and on the lap after. So here we go, up into the car. Once again, I changed the brake bias in the BMW to 52.0. It's just more comfortable for me, and it's just easier to get the car to turn. One thing about the BMW though, it's really tricky on cold tires, especially here once again. So for this one I run a little bit on the curb to get the car to turn a bit, and you just don't want to run out too wide here. And just don't go more than your left wheel on exit, because the off-track is really strict. So you don't want to move over too much. This one you don't want to cut the inside too much, because then it happens as well. The outside shouldn't be a problem. There's nothing really going on here. So this one is the most tricky one, I feel. So what I do is I leave it in third, and I cut the inside a little bit more to make sure I get later to the exit. So because the off-track is really early there. Here you can use this bit. I use that to turn the car a bit. And the last off-track is actually the last corner, like on exit. If you run over too much, you'll get it. So be careful for that one. I'll point it out when we get there. So what I try to do is slow down the car in a straight line, and then I nail it. I just don't go over the white bit on the left. But you see the white stripes. I just don't go past that, because then you'll get the off track as well. Okay, here we go. Don't go over too much here on the left as well. So this is what I'm aiming for, like mid to high 40s. Just trying to keep it in the 40s. It's my goal. Make sure you keep some throttle into that corner, because definitely if you drive a Lambo or an Audi, you'll spin. If you just come out of the throttle altogether, and if you do it really sudden, then the car will spin as well. Just the diff locks and you're facing the other way. Make the best of that. best of the tires is gone now, so the last two will be a little bit slower. Okay, last one. Just keeping it within the 40s. We just keep it within. That's what I wanted. Need to run some sort of decent speed. What I mean, by the way, is here, like, if you go in and you just like throw the throttle out, the Beamer, that's fine. Because the diff on the Beamer is not that aggressive, but if you do that in a Porsche, Lambo, or an Audi, just you're facing the other way. It's just too difficult. Okay, so my average is 140.848, and of course, again, fix that up. Even this is gonna be a longer race, but like it will still be the same for this. I'll show you my splits as well. Of course, the 106% average will show up. I'll put that there anyway. Put it on session, otherwise it's gonna get mixed up. So there are 3 sectors in this track. So my fastest lap, the first sector and the last sector I did the fastest, and this was a little bit slower. So if you are a little slower and you're trying to figure out, oh, where am I losing time, you can also just check this and then see, hey, where am I losing out time? Sometimes it's a little bit everywhere, which just means you need to improve everywhere. But if you lose a lot in a certain sector, then that's usually easier time to find. Like that. So let's go to my laps. So all between 40.6 and 40.997. We'll pick the fastest one and watch that from the 4Chase cam and not from this 4Chase cam. Learned a thing or two by watching David. Okay, put that away. Plenty of time to see the car go into T1. So don't go over too much to the left. I really try how much you can, because otherwise you get an off track. And that yellow sausage, I run over the yellow sausage, so it's in the middle of my car. Don't hit it with one of your tires because it will bounce you like crazy. So here I let the car stay in third on my fastest laps, because then I have the grip to slow it down. Further in the stint I do shift up fourth, so I get a little bit extra engine braking into second gear. Same for this corner. So here it's third, but on the other laps I use fourth and shift down. I do take a cautious line through there. T9. Because it's just not worth it. Here I run the diagonal line because it's shorter. That's the reason. Shortest line is usually fastest line. Here I short shift into fourth. Try and figure out where the slowdown is on the fast right-hander, the first one. And here just don't run beyond that white stuff, then it's fine. Okay, so that was the lap of the Catalunya. Hope you enjoyed it and see you next time. Bye bye.